Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we will be stuffing $810 into my wallet and my sinking funds. This is what I have left after I paid all of my bills. I'm on a journey to become debt-free and financially stable. I would like to be a homeowner one day, so that's the goals that I'm working towards. If you enjoy this kind of content, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to follow my journey. I will also be looking at this off camera. This is just my cash planning sheet that I use each paycheck just to kind of figure out what denominations I need and how much I will be stuffing into each category. So first off, we'll start with gas, and gas is going to get $40. This amount has been working for me so far. I do not live too far from the office where I work, so it hasn't been too bad, but I might have to consider adding more based on how the gas prices are right now. Groceries is going to get 150, and this is just for me. I live by myself, so I allocate $150 a paycheck or every 2 weeks for my grocery budget. Home care is going to get 40, and this is for anything I might need around the house. Toilet paper, paper towels. I do include like hygiene products and things like that in this category. So home care gets 40. Actually, I lied. We're going to put 20 in my wallet, and then I do have a sinking fund actually also for home care, so I'll put the other 20 in there. Spending is going to get 25. I really try not to do a whole lot of extra spending outside of what I budget myself. I usually have some of this left over at the end of each pay period. Dining out is also getting 25, and I really do not, I hardly ever eat out, but I feel like if I keep this in my wallet, I don't feel restricted and I have the option to eat out if something comes up, or if friends want to go grab dinner or something like that. But usually I also have this left over at the end of the pay period. Then other, this is just, I use this envelope if I'm going to, go get my nails done. I'll stick the cash for my sinking funds into this envelope, or if I need to take cash back to the bank, I will use this envelope and just keep it in there. And I just have some coins and some extra cards in the back. So that's all for my wallet. And next we will start on our short-term sinking funds. And these are basically categories that I feel like I pull out of most frequently, or that are just a high priority for me to save for in case something happens. So vehicle maintenance is going to get 50 this week. And so now vehicle maintenance has 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 325. My car is older. It's a 2018, so I have a feeling that, it's going to need some more maintenance than usual coming up instead of the usual oil changes and replacing tires. Health and beauty is going to get 20. This envelope I use for things like getting my nails done, or if I want to get my hair done, or if I need to get any supplements, it comes out of this category. So health and beauty has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. Clothing is going to get $10. I'm not a big shopper for clothes. I hardly ever I go clothes shopping. I have more clothes than I need. But I figured it'd be nice to have some money put aside just in case I need to get something. The clothing has 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. Holidays is going to get 15. And for holidays, this is primarily for end of the year holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas. So I'm just trying to save up for that. So now we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. Gift giving is going to get $15 as well. And this is used for things like people's birthdays or special events. So gifts has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. My emergency fund, so I don't usually physically stuff this envelope. I will transfer online from my checking account to my high yield savings account. This paycheck, I did transfer $190. So I have these placeholders, which represent money that I have in the bank. So now I have $1,500 in that emergency fund. I'm trying to get it up to 2,000 while paying off debt. And then once my debt's gone, I'm going to be working on the 3 to 6 months of savings. Miscellaneous is going to get 10. And this is just for anything really. If I need extra in a certain category, I can grab out of here. So miscellaneous has 10, 20, 30, 35. And home care, this is where we're going to put the other 20. I do 20 in my wallet and then 20 in here. And whatever is not spent, I will just keep in here and it'll roll over to the next paycheck. And entertainment is going to get 5. This is just for if I have people over or, need to entertain people, which doesn't happen very often, but it now has 15. And that's all for my short-term sinking funds. So let's move on to my long-term sinking funds. So these categories, I consider them long-term. I guess they're long-term. I don't really pull out of these that often. You'll see as we go through the categories. So dental's going to get 20. And this, I have a $50 copay, and the way my plan works, I think I'm responsible for 40% of anything that gets any service that gets done. So if it's like cavity filling or I need X-rays, I would be responsible for 40%, and then insurance would pay the rest. So dental now has 50, 70, 90, 95. Copays is going to get 5, and I use this. I don't have health insurance currently. My employer does not offer it. So I do set money aside in case, I get sick and I need to get an antibiotic or something. I have money for that. So copays has 20, 30, 35. Vehicle registration, it's fully funded. So I will be using this money in, when am I using? June to renew my car registration. So I have 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. Next year, I think I'm going to have to save about $90 because I will have to get an emissions test, which in Arizona we have to get every 2 years if your car is so many years old. I can't remember. Car tires is going to get 15. I've had bad luck with car tires this past year. So we will put 15 in there. Now we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. Luckily, my tires aren't too expensive. Medical fund. Okay, so this, like I mentioned, I do not have health insurance through my employer, but they do provide me a small stipend monthly to put towards health insurance. Um, so I'm right now with paying off debt and just that stipend, I'm splitting it in half. So some of it goes towards my debt, the rest I keep in this fund. Um, we're working on this. So right now it has 100, 200, 250, 270, 275. Buffer is getting 15, and this is to help if I overspend and also to build up the buffer that I have in my checking account. So buffer has 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. I really try not to pull from buffer or miscellaneous if I can help it. Christmas is getting 20. Christmas has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. I think I'm trying to save $400 this year. Birthdays is getting 10, and this is actually for my birthday. For other people's birthdays, I use my gift envelope. So this is for my birthday. My birthday is in December, so I have some time to save up in this category. But birthdays has 50, 70, 90, 100, 105. I don't do much for my birthday. I might go get my nails done or get a pedicure or something like that. So that's what this money is for. Black Friday is getting $10. Again, I'm not a big Black Friday shopper, but I thought it would be fun to have some money put aside just in case I change my mind this year. So Black Friday is 20, 30, 40, and 50. And I think with this, anything that I don't use on Black Friday, I'm just going to roll over into Christmas and add it to that category. Hobbies is going to get $10. Now Hobbies has 30. Okay, this will be my last one. Debt. Debt is getting most of money. Debt is getting $300 this paycheck. I did have, should I have in here? I had $1,500 in here that I had saved since January, and I actually just used that money last week to pay off a debt. It it hurt to have that money go, but I know I needed to pay it off. And then credit card is not getting anything because I do not have a balance on my credit card. And that will be it for our cash stuffing this week. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. In a future video, I do plan to go over my debt story and give you the real numbers of my debt, what type of debt, how much debt, and how I got into debt. Um, so stay tuned for that one. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.